Hey mathematicians, and welcome to Hot Topics. This week you are going to be focusing on partial products. So I just want to do a quick refresher of partial products, the strategy, how it works, and kind of why we use it. So partial products is a way of multiplying, and it's a way of multiplying larger numbers like two-digit numbers with other two-digit numbers or maybe three-digit numbers. But larger numbers that we may realize, hey, it's not efficient for me to use repeated addition. It's not efficient for me to, use a strategy like a model strategy because it would be too many pieces. So partial products is a great strategy for when you are getting better working pictorially or abstractly and finding large products. So the example that I have is 318 and 6. We want to find the product of those two. Now, partial products, what's nice about it is you get to choose how you decompose the number. So a common way of decomposing the numbers for partial products is in expanded form. So for example, the number 318, I would decompose into 310 and 8. So I could decompose the number this way, and then I know that 6 is just in the ones place, so I could leave it as 6. And if that strategy works, if that breakdown of the factors works for me, then totally awesome. Break it down that way. Whatever breakdown is efficient for you. If I start to do my partial products and I see 300 times 6, I think, 300 times 6, that's going to be a product that I can't readily get just by recalling or doing a quick strategy, then you might need to break down some of the numbers even more. So 300 I could decompose into 100, 100, 100, and then I could leave 10 and 8 the same. Now I might look at this and say 100 times 6. Okay, that's a little bit easier for me. That's going to be 600. And 100 times 6 is 600. 100 times 6 is 600. So what you're doing now, once you choose how to decompose the number or the factors, you are going to then multiply. So I'm going to take 6, and I'm going to multiply it by everything across the top. If I decompose this into, if I had another number here, I would then multiply this number by everything across the top. If you want to work vertically, that's fine too, but you want to make sure 100 times 6 equals 600, so you're multiplying every number up here by every number over here. So 100 needs to be multiplied by 6, 100 needs to be multiplied by 6, 100 times 6, 10 times 6, and 8 times 6. So I'm going to continue to work through these multiplication problems here. 10 times 6 is 60, and 6 times 8, that may be a fact that you know. If not, you can still break down these numbers further. If you want to break the 8 into 4 and 4, or 5 and 3, or 2 and 6, you can. But for me, I know 6 times 8 is 48. So now I'm going to add these numbers together. So for you, I would probably write these numbers down on your table and add them together. But I'm just going to add 600 plus 600 plus 600 is 1,800 plus 60, 1,860. Plus 48 is 1,908. So I'm going to write down here my product, 1,908. And then I will move on to the next one. So partial products, again, you can choose how you break it down. You can break it down a ton of different ways. So for here, I have another example, 31 and 16. I might need to break this into 10, 10, and 10. And I might need to break down 16 into 10 and 4 and 2. Okay, you get to choose how you break it down. That's what's nice about partial products. If breaking down 31 into 30 and 1 works for you, then that's totally fine. You don't have to break it down a ton. Just break it down into what is efficient for you. So that's a quick review on partial products, and you guys are going to knock it out of the park today. Go ahead and click on the next video for part 2 to see your directions for the first part today.